These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hi there, I'm Nohe Graf with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. All eyes on D.C. this week after a bipartisan group of senators released the text of a proposal of a bill that pairs border policies with aid for Ukraine and Israel. The bill would tie billions of dollars in new foreign aid to the first major overhaul of the country's immigration system in years. Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema hopes a border deal can pass the Senate this week.
I'm confident that our proposal will secure the border, protect border communities, give families peace of mind, and ensure the humane treatment of migrants.
Arizona Representative Ruben Gallego saying in part, I'm proud that my priorities, including the Buck Stops Here Act and funding for the Shelter and Services Program, are included in the package. He went on to say, quote, I will do all I can to work with my colleagues in both chambers to cut through the noise and do what is best for Arizona and the country, end quote.
Everything's got to be out. We got to get out. We don't know where we're going. Walmart parking lot, I don't know.
Also tracking on this Monday, nowhere to go. Today, many unhoused people will be forced to leave public land. The Bureau of Land Management is closing more than 1,000 acres of public land near State Route 88 in Apache Junction. This is to create the new Goldfield Recreation Area. Historically, the area has become a spot for some unhoused people to set up camp for weeks or more at a time. Now to Operation Safe Roads, and this one is one of the biggest issues that you contact us about. Talking about potholes. Viewers constantly sending us videos of the road conditions across the valley. Hard to touch any stretch without hitting at least one. So ADOT telling us in the past reports the biggest culprits, traffic, colder temps, and rain. Well, this morning, consumer reporter John Matarese is looking at the best ways to avoid those potholes so you don't waste your money.
They're not just another bump in the road. Every year, potholes like these cause billions of dollars in damage. And if you're not careful, you could end up paying in more ways than one. Tanya Shearer was driving along this road on a rainy day when
all of a sudden I hit it and it sounded like a gunshot. Dash lights started going off.
A massive pothole destroyed her right front tire and impacted several other drivers.
2 tires on this SUV. 2 tires on this car.
The bigger shock came the next day when Tanya learned she needed a new alloy wheel as well as a tire. The grand total?
$2,608.
Potholes are a menace on the roads.
Jeff Bartlett is the auto managing editor for Consumer Reports. He says potholes damage 1 in 10 cars on the road every year.
Damage can be caused not only to the tire, but also to the wheel and the suspension.
Since the problems might not be visible, watch for other red flags.
If a new vibration occurs,
or if the car starts driving differently,
you're going to want to have it inspected by a mechanic.
To protect your car against potholes, Jeff says you first need to maintain your tire pressure at recommended levels. Next, leave space between you and the car in front of you.
You want to have a chance to see any obstacles.
Third, if you see a pothole, dodge safely if you can and slow down if you can't. But whatever you do, don't slam on the brakes.
And that puts extra weight on those front tires and increases the risk that they would be damaged.
Finally, even if you dodged successfully, file a report.
Whether you hit a pothole or not, it's going to impact somebody.
Because as Tanya learned, the fix isn't cheap.
I didn't realize that a tire was so expensive.
In some cases, you may be able to get reimbursed by your county or city, so you don't waste your money. I'm John Matarese.
Time now for your most accurate forecast. I'm meteorologist Iris Hermosillo. Cloudy but mild and dry today. Phoenix tops out at 77 degrees this afternoon. It's going to be a gorgeous day, but again, you're going to see a lot more cloud cover across the state. Highs reach the 50s to 60s up north, and these clouds are streaming in out ahead of multiple opportunities for rain and snow that will move into our state as the week progresses. We're going to switch into weather action mode on Tuesday as we track the first round of what looks to be more widespread rain and snow across northern Arizona, and then we get another round on Wednesday Wednesday, more on Thursday, maybe even more on Friday too. For now, ABC 15 weather action days Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday as outdoor activities and travel will be impacted across our state with those multiple rounds of rain and snow. We could end up with more than a foot of snow in spots like Flagstaff at least through Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe even more Thursday and Friday. And then you'll notice for the valley, we've got multiple opportunities for rain and thunderstorms. So soggy conditions by tomorrow evening with more showers possible Wednesday and Thursday and much cooler air coming our way as well.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, you can always check out ABC15.com. We also have a free ABC15 app. Make it a great day.
These latest headlines from ABC 15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.